Did you know that Walmart sells perfect condition used consoles? Neither did I, because I don't think that's a real thing. Let's find out, shall we? Introducing Walmart Restored. You know, we got home security, appliances, cameras, tablets, cell phones, TVs. But then I took a gander at the video game section and immediately put my laptop down, came upstairs, and wanted to shoot this video. Right off the bat, you see a 1X for 270 bucks. Seems reasonable. PS5 for 600, maybe not so. But then look at this. Restored OG NES with Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3 for $197. What is restored? Product works and looks like new. Let's keep that in mind when these things actually show up. Walmart didn't actually touch any of these items. So these are all third-party items that could be sold on Amazon or eBay or whatever. The one line that absolutely got me was this. Functional product in like new condition that may or may not have minor cosmetic defects, blemishes, dents, scratches when held approximately 12 inches away or less. So if I'm looking at this thing 13 inches away, it better be spotless. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's what it looks like? That's from Walmart.com.
That is how they sent it to us.
Okay, again, let me just reiterate. Like new, great, wonderful, perfect condition.
But you can already tell that it is not that.
Well, I wonder what this one is. All right, we'll start with the GameCube since it's technically packed. So do I push it through?
It just gave birth.
This is how baby GameCubes are born. I'm not sure if I'm 12 inches away or not. I can see it looks a little scuffed. Wait, this is a Japanese GameCube. Look, everything not only is in Japanese, but it's JPN on the end of the model number. Jared, it's
The
not.
GameCube, just like the Wii, is region locked, which means we're not going to be able to play this at all. We only have US games.
Well, we're off to a great start. What's the hat for? Wait, I get this. What's the hat for?
How are you going to know you're always 12 inches away unless the 12 inches is permanently
do this.
strapped to your face?
Boy, oh boy.
Engineers at work.
Aren't you happy that you've subscribed and decided to ring-a-ling the ding-a-ling button on this high-quality channel, which clearly is here to give you the most accurate product testing possible? All right.
Okay, at 12 inches away, what do you see?
Scuffed. It's missing a piece. Oh, wow. Yep. Third party, brand new, but third party controller with no GameCube or any kind of logos on it. But I mean, this feels fine. Like, it's clearly the correct mold, and they've been making GameCube controllers pretty much nonstop for the last 20 years. So we're gonna test out the GameCube, but what else is in the box is...
I can't tell.
Eventually we'll find out.
Oh, wait, hold on, guys. This is a DS Lite, okay? So I'm glad I got my hat on for this, because this looks terrific right out the box. Now, I will say, DS Lites were made of the finest vintage mid-2000s scuffed up plastic that you could ever hope for. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, no.
Did they recase it or something, or what?
No, I don't think so. It also has the Game Boy slot, which is actually impressive because almost all DS Lites lost this slot. At 12 inches of distance, I will say, unless you've got the light directly on it, this is actually in really good condition. It's got a stylus. Smells new. This honestly is good. Let's actually take a look and see what's on the inside. This is really not bad. Look, I would actually say this DS Lite gets a thumbs up from me. Now, Jared, could you remind me on how much the GameCube and the DS Lite cost?
The Nintendo GameCube has a great value of $136.
Oh.
And that Nintendo DS there was about 90. Okay. So, a little rough.
90 bucks for the DS Lite, a little steep, even though the actual quality of this DS Lite is really quite nice. If this is a truly original DS Lite, which it could be, someone definitely took really good care of it. We're gonna let that charge for a minute. Why don't we hook up the GameCube instead? So let us take our very mini GameCube accessories and see if this works with the US market game, Luigi's Mansion. Let's go. So instantly works and instantly makes GameCube things. Also,
It's in English.
It is in English, okay. All right, calendar, it is 2114. I think it's gonna...
Wait, so why is it in a... Did they reshell this? But if so, then why is it in such beat up condition?
It could be a modified GameCube. That's spooky. That's not supposed to float. Oh my gosh.
Jared.
Jared, you're never allowed to touch the lighting board ever again.
I was like, wow, cool special effects from the GameCube.
So let's test the DS with a copy of Pokemon Black 2, maybe my favorite Pokemon game ever, and hope that this actually wants to work. Okay. The last time I played my copy of Black 2, I was in the hospital like an hour before my son was born.
Your son was about to be born and you were playing Pokemon?
Well, yeah, I mean, by the time he was ready to come, I put the game down. I will say that the DS is generally a thumbs up. I don't think it's perfect quality-wise, but I'm actually pretty happy with this.
Okay, but is it 90 bucks? That seems kind of a lot for a DS
No,
Lite.
you say that. You can get a kind of scuffed up DS Lite for probably like 60 bucks right now. But considering that this is direct from a reputable retailer, you're getting a money back guarantee as well as the ability to return in physical stores. It's not amazing. I'm kind of okay with it though. Like, it's not wildly overpriced. The GameCube, I think, is. The quality is not terrific. I think the quality is just decent. 130 bucks for a GameCube. I know they've come up in price, but like, too much.
All right, here's our second package.
Hey, easy. This is all the Walmart inventory left that they've got. We got a bunch of Wii stuff. Oh, this is for the Wii Mini. I forgot we ordered the Wii Mini. Excellent. So we've got the red Wii Remote Nunchuck, which also are new. What the?
No, there's no way those are new.
Literally all of the accessories and controllers we've got here have like no logos or markings on them at all. Let's see this one though. This will be the real tell. Does the actual Wii Remote say the word Wii anywhere on it? No! Motion 2-in-1. So all of these are third party. I'm actually kind of okay with that because in a lot of cases, I'd probably prefer to have a brand new third party than like some scuffed up first party. I will say this actually does not look super high quality. You can see it's different shades of red. Like this is a different shade than this, than this. Okay, now that, I don't even need to be 12 inches away. That looks terrific. I mean, mind you, this is all got like kind of like that rough plastic, which does hide scratches and scuffs really well. I would say if I pulled this out of the package brand new, I would not complain. This is the first console I can say without any shadow of a doubt is exactly what you described. How much do we pay for this admittedly excellent condition Wii Mini with all the various bits and bobs?
This Wii Mini was $114. In the United States, this launched for $100, but it got you not only the console, but also
Mario
a
Kart.
copy of Mario Kart to go with it.
But the thing is, the Wii Minis, they made so few of them, they're almost a little bit of like a collector's piece. Can I please have a copy of the greatest game for the Wii, please?
And we're playing Wii Sports.
You know, we also have a copy of Brawl, the actual best Wii game, but sure, we'll play Wii Sports. Wow, okay, that's something weird. Look at all these channels, and yet, it's just Wii Sports and the Wii Maker thing. That's it. There's nothing else on here. Oh! All right, the Wii Mini works. Let's play Brawl. Look at my cursor right now. Look how bad this is. All right.
Oh, what the?
Do it again.
I will say this third-party controller, the audio doesn't work very well. All right, I can beat Zelda. She finally touched me. What?
I'm taking that out of context.
What's up, gamers? I just won with my Wii Mini.
Everyone look out. Austin just beat a level 1 CPU. Oh no.
Let's move on to the next item. Let's go with the big lumpy one. I have no idea what this is. Oh, okay, so this, my friends, is the Atari VCS, better known as the Atari 2600. The item is a gift. Please inspect and operate the item before giving as a present to make sure it's complete for your needs and no additional...
Well,
Okay, so hold on a second.
there you go.
Not
Thank you.
exactly smart confidence.
This is by far the oldest system that we're going to be taking a look at today. You can tell because it has two TV types, not HD and 4K, no. Color or black and white.
This came out in
77.
1977. Like what, 2 years older than you or something like that?
Finally, the jokes have been reversed.
I know.
I would argue very, very good condition. Now, mind you, it does smell like 1977, which is cigarettes and Aunt Bertha's old lawn chair. It's so weird that the power connector is basically like an aux. I know it's obviously not technically what it is, but it's such a weird concept to me. There's a channel select here, so you can pick channel A or B because this is using RF, which is, I would say like antenna data. I guess this is back when you would run an antenna on your TV.
So yeah, it literally, that's not the cable that's on there, but we had to get an adapter to go from what's on the Atari 2600 to a coax cable that you would use for your TV, and we're going to plug it into the antenna cable slot on this TV. So it's really kind of funky.
We've also, of course, got the joysticks. Now, I'll say these definitely are original and have been well used. Although, honestly, oh.
They're very mushy.
You know what don't feel great? 40-year-old rubber. We don't have ET for this, do we?
No, sadly, I could not go out to the New Mexico desert to unbury the ET copies over there. But we do have some of the best-selling games, Pac-Man and Missile Command.
Pac-Man looks a little too happy there. Like, I don't think...
he's, eating those pills all day long. I guess now we know what's in them.
So, of course, the only way to play an Atari 2600 on an OLED display. It's the accurate experience, the 1977 way. Oh, hey! That don't look right.
When you have a game that's running at like 120p, it doesn't scale up to 4K very well.
Let's play some Missile Command. Wow, load times, instant, love it. All right, look at what the TV's doing though. It's smearing the pixels, which actually, to be fair, makes it look kind of...
It does give it an analog feel.
Obviously, the Atari 2600 is incredibly rudimentary by today's standards, but this is almost 50 years old. This came out 45 years ago. All right, let's see what we got next. Ooh. My friends, welcome back to the year 1996. Oh my God. Jared, you can see it from there.
Oh my God, yeah, that's really rough.
I don't even think I need the hat for this one. This power switch, it requires like the strength of 4 10-year-olds to push. I guess from the front and from on the bottom. Oh wait, this is Japanese too. Are we just tripping? Did they just have like Japanese model and US models all have the same thing? Because this says JPN on the bottom. There we go. Our internal, external power brick. These sellers must just not want any of the original accessories for these things and always just add the third-party stuff.
Is that not going in?
No, it's not going in. It like goes in on one side, but the actual like connector part doesn't. Cool. So for reference, this is an original, authentic N64 power supply, which I will say weighs like 20 times as much. Now see if this one actually slots in. Instantly. So the adapter that they gave us, something is just poorly manufactured on it or something, because it just doesn't go in. So what we'll do for now is we will just use our own N64 power brick, but that's strike 1 and strike 2 for the condition and for the fact that the power adapter does not work. What was weird about the N64 was that this was the first 3D controller that Nintendo ever made. Coming from something like the Super Nintendo, this is a lot more complicated, especially if you've got 3 hands, because you had your L and R. You also had the Z button, which is almost like your trigger. So for some games, you were actually meant to use it like this and then switch hands? I, to be fair, never was a massive fan of the N64. All right, we're gonna play Doom. Look how dark it is. Wait,
why is it?
Is Doom supposed to be this dark?
You can't even see your health.
It is obscenely dark, but like actually though, like dark to the point where I almost wonder if like, is our adapter not like coming through at like full brightness or something? How much is the N64?
The N64 was $115.
Wow, that's $85 more than it should have been.
Yep.
Next up we have, ooh. This, my friends, is a like-new Xbox 360 Elite. This don't look great. Now, mind you, I don't know what they were thinking trying to sell a black Xbox 360 as like-new, because it looked not great right out the box. We're missing the memory card slot here, which is fine. The Chrome actually seems like it's in relatively good shape. It does have the 120 gigabyte hard drive on top. There we go. Okay, so this is built in 2009, so this would have been a fairly late model of the original 360. It's got games! Actually, these are pretty good games. ODST, I know a lot of people loved it. I didn't really like ODST as much. But Forza, I'm down to play some Forza. Wait, it comes with the original S-Video cable, still sealed in the box?
Actually insane.
This is cool. I mean, we don't need to use this at all because it's got HDMI, which is better in every possible way. But considering that every other console we've had today has had like some remanufactured whatever, the fact that this is like a crispy clean S-Video cable, kind of cool actually. There's also, ooh, a controller which not authentic. Not authentic. It literally says made in China on it. That is, my friend, not what the Xbox 360 logo is supposed to look like. It's supposed to have a X there. Now, Jared, how much was this? Because I remember this was actually a reasonable price considering that it actually came with 2 relatively nice games.
It was the most money we paid for any of these consoles.
Okay.
But it did come with the most. It's $145.
Now that's a lot for a 360 up until recently. Prices on these have actually come up a fair bit, which is kind of strange to me because almost everything you do on an Xbox 360, you can do on an Xbox One or an Xbox Series X, and in almost all those cases, it will play the games better and higher frame rates and all that kind of stuff. But hey, you know what? Who am I to judge? Those graphics do not look bad at all. Try hard mode, okay? Everyone just watch. Walmart may have ripped me off today, but my skills will not.
For a console with half a gig of RAM, this looks awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm
I'm kind of forgetting how good the Xbox 360 looked for its age.
Next up, we have the Fat PSU.
PSU? It's a power supply?
No, PS2, but I'll pull out the hat for just official confirmation here. But 12 inches away, and I'll tell you, I can see some scratches.
It's like I can see it from here, so
Yeah. To be fair, like most of these other consoles, it's not in horrible shape. Like, I mean, nothing is gonna be as bad as that N64. Still has the warranty void sticker as well, so I don't think it's ever actually been opened up. The fan's a little dirty. They probably could have cleaned it a little bit better, but honestly, that's just probably like a B when it comes to quality. It's fine. It's not terrible. Okay.
I think that's first party. I think that's official.
It's party, all right. That is so bright. It's like radioactive sludge green. Yeah, it does not feel as good as a regular controller.
Oh wait, we get two?
another one. Oh, this one's nice.
How much was this PS2?
So this was 140 bucks.
Ooh, that's
Little
too
rough.
much. For a fat PS2, I feel like you should be looking at more like $100, maybe even
If
like
that.
80 or 90. Yeah.
I mean, this is the best-selling console of all time. There are plenty on the
for
market.
100 million.
Whoa.
Well, I wasn't ready for that. All right, well, I guess it works. Load up Gran Turismo with my neon green controller. I will say, they're taking a little bit of time to read the disc.
Not the best sign.
I'm gonna reset this real quick here. Okay, that's not good. It's not launching the disc.
Is that the disc fault? Seemed pretty clean though.
The disc should be okay. I mean, you can see it's certainly not perfect, but there's no like obvious deep scratches or anything on it. Please activate. Oh, that's taking a long time. I don't think this PS2 works. Thanks, Walmart. Well, we almost made it through the entire video without being bitterly disappointed and sadly giving up on all that is fun in life. But if you would like to not give up on all that's fun in life, check out our video where we put a PS5 in the back of a car around a real racetrack to determine who's better. Spoiler alert, I'm the winner. You won't know I'm lying unless you watch the video.
I don't think they need to watch the video to know the truth behind that one.